How's it going? A little while ago, BTT or Big Tree Tech reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to take a look at one of their new products for specifically the Stealth Burner toolhead on my Voron printer. So I, of course, said no. And then they're like, come on, just let me send it to you, and then you can just post about it on somewhere. And I'm like, I'm going to switch to toolhead. I don't really want to use a Stealth Burner anymore. They're like, well, let me just send it to you anyway. And I'm like, okay, fine. So they sent it to me, and I didn't switch out my toolhead, so I installed it. And I'm actually very glad I did. This might be the single cutest upgrade I've seen for a 3D printer. So let's talk about it and let's go over it. Let me show you what it's all about.
So what the Knomi is it's a screen for your Stealth Burner toolhead. And I'm sure you're wondering, how exactly do you fit a screen on the Stealth Burner? Well, for the Knomi, you have to go to their GitHub and print a replacement for the front of the Stealth Burner. And that's actually this here. What it does is it puts the screen in front of the part cooling fan. So you have these vents on the side so the part cooling can still breathe, and then the screen goes here. You'll see all it is basically like a watch style screen. It's just this thin OLED screen. What I think is very cool about it is when you turn it over, you'll see it's actually powered by an ESP32. This is literally just one of those expressive boards that I have used all the time personally. What this means, though, is that this is a Wi-Fi enabled device. So to get it hooked up to my printer, all I have to do is provide it power, which they include a little cable here, a little cable with 2 headers, so I can just plug it in there and get it 5 volts power. And as long as I get this set up first before I install it to connect to my printer via Wi-Fi, I don't have to run data cables. And that was my original thought is, how am I supposed to use this thing if I have to run a bunch of data cables? But I don't. Right? I just got to give it power. It works over Wi-Fi. So I think the next step for me really is to get this set up. I haven't done that yet. So I was looking at the instructions for the Knomi here. I think it's actually not that complex. I think really I just it says to plug it in. Hold on. Plug it in with Type-C or the cable things. I'm just going to plug it into my Type-C first. It'll boot. Please use wireless network function on your computer or mobile phone to search and connect to Knomi. And there it is, BTT Knomi, connect. Connecting, all right. It says I'm connected, may not be available, that's fine. Allow your browser to automatically open the configuration page. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I'm connected, but it's supposed to show me a configuration page. It'd be useful if they told me what the URL is for this configuration page. Maybe I shouldn't do it on my phone. I'll open it up on a laptop. Let's do this again. So I'm going to go to my Wi-Fi. I should be able to see it. Should come up as BT Knomi to actually already connect. Yeah, it says it's connected with no internet access. So if I open the browser, will it automatically open the configuration page? Or what's the deal? Normally if I just do Google, if I Google, a lot of times I'm those Wi-Fi's where you have to sign in on a page. Normally it'll auto direct you to those, which was what I was assuming would happen here, but it's not. Yeah, it just says allow your browser to automatically open the configuration page. All right, so I found a video of a guy setting it up, but he had an iPhone and it just immediately opened the page. All right, so I'm borrowing my girlfriend's iPhone. I want to see if the iPhone will work. It just says unsecured network. Oh, okay, cool. So now I'm going to put in my Wi-Fi, my password, and then the IP address of my printer. So I'll set that up, and I'll come right back. Oh, there you go. Now it's set up. So it's got a little screen, show me the Voron logo, doing little animations, and if I start printing, I'm sure things would change. So I'm going to go ahead and start installing this into the other things. I'll unplug it now. All right, got the screen in. I think this little black clip goes in now. All right, now I have my old Stealth Burner, so it's really just a matter of putting these parts into here. All right, so that was pretty easy just to move everything over. I do notice right on this tool head here, there's two little pads, one for ground, one for 5 volts. What I'm going to do is strip these wires and just solder directly to the board. So I'll do that real quick, and then I can go ahead and install it.
So I'm like totally superstitious when it comes to things like this. So what I'm going to do first is just like plug it on, but not screw it down, and turn it on. Because I feel like it's bad luck if I like mounted it up, and then I feel like it would be more likely to not work. There's no reason it shouldn't work, but like, I don't know. All right, now here is the big moment. Hey, yeah, look it, yeah. I'm gonna zoom in on it. Look, it's got a little face. It's dark. Hold on, I have a light. It's got a little face. It's just chilling. Nice. Ooh, and then with the stealth burner LEDs, that looks really cool. Nice. Dig it.
All right, guys. Well, that was pretty fun. Setting up the Knomi wasn't too hard. It's a cool little screen. It's a cool little add-on to my printer. But let's discuss a little bit of why you would want that sort of thing. It does not really add any utility to your printer. And if anything, it theoretically makes it a little worse, right? Your stealth printer is now going to be a little bit more heavy, and you're getting restricted part cooling fans. However, the stealth burner is already a pretty heavy tool head. So like, what does a few extra grams make? And BTT, who makes the Knomi screen, they do flow simulations. I'll post that right here. They claim to be not really any difference. So I did want to test that, and I did do a little test print of this here. This is this cat I found on Printables. I will post a link to it. But what it is a torture test for a printer. It's got tons of overhangs, tons of bridging, tons of gaps. It's not an easy thing to print. You do need a decent amount of airflow to get a decent result with this print. And it came out fine. Right? It's not perfect, far from, but it's good enough for my use. And so I don't regret installing the Knomi at all. I do like that I can look over and it's got that little percentage on the screen when it's printing. So at a quick glance, I can get a quick judgment of where my print is and how it's doing. You know, if you want to buy this product, go ahead. It's great. If you don't feel the need, if you're all about performance, then you shouldn't even be using a stealth burner anyway. I recommend it. I think it was a lot of fun. I think it's a cool upgrade. It makes my printer look cool. I genuinely like how it looks. Full disclaimer, I did get this product for free from Big Tree Tech. They did not pay me anything for this review, I guess. They just sent it to me and asked me to post about it. So here I am posting about it. I like it. It's fun. Big Tree Tech also sent me a CAN bus board, so you can expect another video from me very soon using this CAN bus board and maybe upgrading the tool head to something else. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them in the comments section below. Feel free to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one or other videos. I'm figuring it out as I go. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Goodbye.